This is the third video now, and we're looking at keratin. We've talked about keratin in the context of keratinocytes, these cells that produce them. And as the keratinocyte moves upwards from the basement membrane towards the outer surface of the epidermis, we get more and more keratin deposited within the cytoplasm of the cell. We call this process cornification. So we have this differentiation of the keratinocytes, loss of nuclei, organelles in the final stages. The outer surface, just empty dead cells packed with keratin. So keratins, these are a family of fibrous structural proteins. We've seen that keratins play a key structural role in making up the epidermis. Keratins also appear in the hair and in the nails. Keratins are highly insoluble. They have a filamentous structure. And we see pairs of keratins associated with different forms of epithelia. And here we have keratin 8 associated with simple epithelia, keratin 7 associated with ductal epithelia, keratin 6 associated with squamous epithelia, keratins 4 and 5 associated with stratified epithelium. When we look at the epidermis, we can look at the terminal differentiation of the patterns of keratin expression, and we see in the basal layers keratin filaments K5 and K14. As you move up into the spinous layer, K1 and K10. The pattern of keratin expression in hair follicles is interesting. I'd want you to know the details, but just so that you know, there are different keratin expressions in different parts of the hair follicles. Keratin genes are associated with certain diseases when there are mutations of those genes. And epidermolysis bullosa simplex is a mutation of keratin 5 or 14. So do remember that epidermolysis bullosa comes in a number of different forms, and this bullosa simplex, it's a mutation of keratin. There are also conditions where we have hyperkeratosis. This young boy here with epidermolytic hyperkeratosis, that's a mutation of keratin 1 or 10. And then a few MCQs just to settle some of these things in your mind.